Hey y'all, what's good, what's poppin'? Oh my gosh, it has been a minute since I sat down and filmed a video. So today I just want to do like a little casual sit down, get ready with me, chit chat. I'm going out to dinner with some friends tonight, so I'm just gonna go ahead and beat my face real quick, and I just want to sit down and talk while I do that. When I go for long stretches of time without filming videos, it's kind of weird sitting down and like filming my first video again. I'm not uncomfortable, but I just feel like I'm out of the rhythm of it. So I figured for today we could just do a casual, no agenda, just sit down, chit chat, get ready with me. I'm back from my little vacation and I want to sit down and talk about it with y'all because I had so much fun. I have so many things to share with y'all. So that's what we're going to be doing today. If y'all just want to see me beat my face, talk about what I was up to last week and all that, be sure to stick around till the end of the video. Before we get into it though, I just want to say thank you to all my new and returning subscribers out there. Thank y'all so much for sticking around, constantly supporting my content and helping me to grow my channel. If you are new here and you haven't already, be sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell button as well so I can get a notification every time I upload a new video. And with that being said, let's get into it. So yeah, like I said, we're just going to do a casual chit chat, get ready with me. I'm just going to beat my face. I'm not doing a tutorial or anything like that, but I'll include all the products down in the description and whatnot. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start, and I'm gonna talk about my trip. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with this Supergoop matte screen as my primer. A couple videos ago, I mentioned that I was going out to Washington to see my brother. I also made a community post about it. And yeah, I just got back from that trip a couple days ago. I had so much fun, let me tell you. So I've been to the West Coast a couple times. I've been to California 3 times, and like I've always kind of loved the vibe of the West Coast, but for me I was just like, California's okay, but it's just not it. Washington is it. Let me tell you, that is definitely my vibe. First of all my East Coast drivers from Massachusetts down to Florida, I'm gonna need y'all to grab a pen and paper. We're gonna take some notes, okay? They drive so much better out on the West Coast than we do out here on the East Coast. I swear everybody out here has road rage. I don't know, it's just like people don't know the rules of the road. Like literally people drive in the left lane like it's another lane, and they just sit there and they cruise, and it's like, no, this is for passing. You need to skedaddle. They don't do that in Washington. They actually stick to the right lane, and you know, if you're coming up on somebody in the left lane and you're going faster than them, I've noticed that people out there, they like actually get out the way. Here on the East Coast, I don't know, people think that it's NASCAR, it's a race to get to Walmart or wherever the heck you're going. If you're gonna take your time, just get over in the right lane, please and thank you. I'm not telling you to get off the road, I'm just telling you to get out the way. I really appreciate that. They're such good drivers, and honestly out there it's just such a chill vibe. I feel like there's so much tension here in the air on the East Coast. We really are a little bitter out here on the East, but I love how it was out on the West. Everyone's a lot more chill, it's a lot more easygoing, it's more my vibe. I honestly want to move out there after going to Washington. Like I said, California never did it for me, but Washington, that's where it's at. So I'm going to use this Fenty Eaze Drop Blurring Skin Tint as my foundation today. But let me talk more about what I actually did on my trip. So first day there, I arrived like really early in the morning, and my brother picked us up from the airport. He just showed us around the city, showed us some parks and whatnot. And I just want to say, that's another thing I really love about Washington compared to the East Coast. There's just so much natural beauty. Like even in the cities, you're not far from nature. You know, you can like peek out the window and see mountains and see all that in the distance. It's not like that here on the East Coast. You look out the window and all you see is like cornfields, or if you live in a city, you look out your window and you see your neighbors, and it's just not cute. Our landscape out here is really boring, in my opinion. Some people, you know, that's what they like, but I liked the Washington scenery a lot more, to be honest. I just love that you could look out the window in any direction and you could see some sort of natural landmark formation off in the distance. There was just a bunch of cute little parks and recreational areas within driving distance of where my brother lives, so we went to a couple of those. We went across the Tacoma Narrows Bridge. So I know the bridge now is like new, but I think back in the 40s, the original bridge that was there collapsed, and we walked the bridge and back, and I could definitely feel the bridge swaying. So I was definitely having some like, not flashbacks because I wasn't there in the 40s, but you know what I'm saying. I was having like a Final Destination type moment, something like that. We did a lot too, let me tell you. Day 2, we went out to Idaho. It was like a 4-hour drive, but it was totally worth it. Idaho is so beautiful. We went to this place called Coeur d'Alene. It's a really cute little town on the lake up in the mountains. I didn't know what to expect from Idaho, but I will say Coeur d'Alene was a little bit more cosmopolitan than I was anticipating it being, in a good way. There's just all this natural beauty. There's trails everywhere. There's a lake with a little beach. It was cute. I got in the water for a minute, but I'm not gonna lie, we were walking around later that evening. We were walking on like a dock just a little bit further down from the beach where we were, and we just looked in the water and it looked really grimy. So I was like, Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that, but can't take it back now. You know, it's just a really cute town. Honestly, I would live there, but let me tell you, I don't know if y'all are like this, but whenever I go somewhere and I'm like, okay, I could see myself living here, I honestly like hop on Zillow, Realtor.com, whatever, and I just look at home prices, and I did that, and I was like, I'm gonna need these YouTube checks to start coming through, you know what I'm saying? Besides hiking and whatnot, we did walk around the town. They had a cute little main street with all these stores and stuff. Oh my gosh, wait, let me show y'all. There was actually this store that had like artisanal soaps, and I picked one up and it was so cute. Okay, well, as you can see, I've been using it, so it's a little bit crusty now, but I'll insert a picture of it when it was brand new. I did take a picture. It's so cute. I got one for me, and I got two for my two best friends as well. I don't usually use blush, but I do want to look cute for dinner. I do want to switch it up a little bit, so I'm going to take a little bit of this LYS Beauty Higher Standards Satin Matte Cream Blush. This is in the shade Confident, and I'm going to take it on this e.l.f. Airbrush Stipple Brush, and I'm just going to stipple a little bit of that on my cheeks. We left real early in the morning to come back to Washington. We went to Mount Rainier State Park. It was really beautiful there. It kind of reminds me of Yosemite in California, but let me tell you, it was really cold. I was not expecting that. It was almost like 30 degrees, I think. But no, it was beautiful. We walked around, hiked that for a couple hours, and then we went back to my brother's place for a little bit. Okay, yes, look at that sun-kissed flush come through. I'm gonna take this LYS Beauty Triple Fix Translucent Setting Powder in the shade Ambition. I'm just gonna go ahead and take a little bit of that on this Real Techniques powder brush. Not too much, I just wanna go ahead and set my foundation a little bit and also help mattify everything because it is hot and humid right now. I don't wanna sweat off this beat. So yeah, that was day 2. And then day 3, we went to the beach. We went to this place called Ocean Shores. I really love that part of Washington, like coastal Washington, or even just like between Seattle and the coast, just that area. I just love seeing evergreen trees, and I don't even know, girl, I'm not a botanist, I don't know what I'm talking about, but I like seeing the nature and the plants they have out there. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and do some bronzer real quick. I'm taking this LYS Beauty No Limits Matte Bronzer. This is in the shade Harmony. So yeah, we went to the beach for a couple hours. Yeah, we went to Olympia too. They had a really cute park. We walked around that for a little bit. And then the last day there, we had a whole day in Seattle. So we started off at, I think it's called Public Market. They have the original Starbucks there. You know, the basic girl in me had to see the OG Starbucks. I will say I am proud of myself. I didn't cave and get any Starbucks or like any just like chain food or drink that you can get on the East Coast. You know, I was eating more like local flavors and stuff that I don't really get back home. That's something I really do like to make a point to do when I'm on vacation. I don't like to eat at places I have back home because, like, you know, why would I do that? I could just get that when I go home. And they honestly have some really good coffee out there. Let me tell you, I had Dutch Brothers twice. I really like their coffee. They have another coffee shop. I don't know if it's just like a one-off thing or if they have it all over the state. My brother just took me to this one. It's called Gravity Coffee. Really love that. I'm a coffee fiend, in case you couldn't tell. First thing in the morning, I woke up, I was like, bro, we need to get some coffee. Okay, yeah, so last day we were in Seattle. We went to the Public Market. Saw that. That was cute. We walked the waterfront a little bit too. I know that there were some rainbow intersections throughout the city, and I wanted to walk to one to like take some pics for Instagram. So we found one of those. Then my brother took us to this arboretum. Is that what it's called? It was like a huge garden. It's on the grounds of the University of Washington, but we just walked around that for a couple hours, and I enjoyed that, just seeing all the plants and whatnot. We went to the Space Needle real quick because of course we had to see that. We didn't actually go in it. We just got close enough to take some pictures. We parked in like this parking lot across the street. We were literally there for like 3 minutes. We hopped out the car, ran across the street, took some pictures, and ran back. And this parking attendant was literally in the middle of writing us a ticket, and we just hopped in the car and we were like, bye. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows real quick. I'm gonna set them with this NYX Control Freak brow gel. Yeah, that's pretty much all we did in Seattle. And then we had a really late flight back to the East Coast. We took off at like 9 p.m. So my brother was really hyping up this hot pot place over in Bellevue. So he took us there, and I honestly really enjoyed that. It was actually really good food. And that was my first time trying hot pot. I looked up if we have any in my city, and there's a couple. So I'm definitely gonna check those out at some point because it was really good, girl. I could not recommend enough. But yeah, that was basically my trip to Washington. I had such a good time. I really love the vibes out there on the West Coast. I'm gonna take this Kosas Sport LipFuel. This is in the shade Flow. This is like a warm beige color. It's a nice My Live a Better color. Just gonna use that as my lip balm. All right, and I think that is honestly it for the completed makeup look. I just wanted to, you know, spruce up a little bit, look a little cute for dinner or whatever, but I didn't want to do anything too over the top, and I think this looks really good, honestly. I remember someone left a comment a couple videos ago asking if I could do a video on fragrance, and honestly, I'm not really really like a huge fragrance person. I wear deodorant every day, of course, and I do have this cologne. It's Tom Ford Extreme. I think I asked for it like my sophomore year of college, like almost 6 years ago. I just spritz it for like rare occasions when I just want to smell like extra good. But I did buy some stuff from Sephora, and I did decide to get a free sample of a fragrance, and I've really been enjoying it. It's from the brand Replica. This one is called Sailing Day, and it just honestly smells like the beach. It's a really good unisex scent. It's really light. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply some of that because I love the beach so much. It's really weird. I have thalassophobia. That's a fear of the ocean, in case you didn't know. But I just love the beach. I love being by the sea. Like, I love the sea in concept, but as soon as my toes in the water, game over. But yeah, that's really it for this look. I just wanted to keep it nice and simple, just spruce it up a little bit, put myself together for dinner, but I'm not doing like a full glam look or anything like that. I just want to look cute, and I just want to tell y'all about my trip because I had a really good time, and I'm definitely looking forward to making a return trip sometime soon. I want to know, have y'all taken a trip this summer? Have y'all gone on vacation somewhere? How was it? Let me know down in the comments below. I'm always interested to hear about people's travels and their journeys. But that's the end of this video. Thank y'all so much for watching. Be sure to go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments as well if you have any suggestions for any future video ideas that you want to see. Let me know down in the comments. Like I said, if you haven't already, be sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell button as well so I can get a notification every time I upload a new video. And with that being said, I should be back shortly with new content. Bye.